What's going on, little fuckers? Welcome back to another trader recap. Today we are the 24th, and as you guessed it, tomorrow is my birthday. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. What would mean the world to me is if you guys left a like on my video and commented. That would mean the world. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Today we took one trade. It was kind of a, I call these like dumb trades. So right now I'm swing trading. So, this is still paper trading. I'm testing my bias. As I will talk again, my bias for the week right now is bullish. It's bullish, but it will turn bearish once it gets into these PD arrays. And here's why. First off, if we look at the monthly, always look at the monthly. Hold on, let me get this out so you guys can see. There we go. Okay. So right now, the monthly, as you can see, we are inside this monthly fair value gap right here. Okay. And this is huge because this is it's bullish. Okay, so like I was saying, yeah, let's go back to the monthly. So we're in this monthly fair value gap, and as you can see, the previous month low, obviously today is October, but the previous month was September, so the previous month low was right around there. Okay, and currently right now we that's where we're at. That's where price is, like right there at the previous month low. I'll even mark it for you guys in, I don't know, fucking purple. And you guys can see on the day, price is literally right at there. Now, this is not a huge deal, but what is a huge deal is that we're basically have traded down in this month. We've traded up, and we traded all the way down. Under this monthly fair value gap. Have we closed under this fair value gap? No. Will we? Yes. Most definitely. Most definitely. And so, when we close this month, I'm hoping that either this month or potentially next month, which is literally around the corner, basically in a week. Yeah, it quite literally is in a week, right? So what does that look like? That is November. So in November, I'm hoping, October, I'm seeing this month close under this monthly fair value gap, which shows bearish price action. And then I hop down to the weekly. And if you even notice on the weekly, there's also that weekly fair value gap that we've broken through, which was this, boom, this high, right? As you guys can see that. And so price on Monday, or when was this? Monday 9th, came up, traded into this. And then we had the whole week was traded up, down. And we came back into the zone, hit an order block. Traded all the way down into this weekly fair value gap that we have respected before off this move, but got traded into this consequent encroachment of this weekly fair value gap. Got rejected. Let me take this off. Got rejected. Came all the way down into this weekly fair value gap, which we are now disrespecting. For me, at least, this is disrespecting price action, as there is on the weekly. There's no like retracement or anything. And so we get down into today's week, and on Monday we trade even lower. We go down, right? We have this whole week bearish, and then it turned all the way bullish. We can see this on the daily. And so what happened is we traded under this weekly fair value gap, which to me, like, yes, this is fully traded, but to me, this is like it got this liquidity and traded even lower. So that means it wants to go lower, and the buyers obviously pushed it up because it took off sell side, obviously in a very bullish PD array, so it's gonna go up. But that means that the price is going to find a bearish PD array to react off of to come back down to this level right here as the previous day low and previous week low. And what we've seen today is good price action of potential bullish move up into PD arrays. And so what I have marked out is this red daily PD array, which is a daily bearish fair value gap made off this move, this second down move, as you saw in the weekly, right? This is the down move right here in red. And then I want to be a bit more precise. So I believe on the 4 hour, there is another fair value gap that is a little closer to where I want to see price react. And is this 4 hour fair value gap right here in blue. So what I would like to see is price actually come into this blue fair value gap and tap into this red fair value gap. And that would be right here, like my entry right here, right? That would be my entry, targeting the lows, stop loss right here, and targeting the lows, even targeting this, to be honest. That would be the trade. That to me is what I see in the coming futures. Because I will tell you right now, if you look on the hourly, can delete this fair value gap real quick. Don't need that for our analysis. So today I was expecting a bullish run up, and I was actually expecting this move to come into this fair value gap in both, actually. But we actually just stopped out on these highs and these highs, because these are two. This is an order block too. Not even sure we don't even have. So this is an order block. Or that's the order block. This is liquidity. That's liquidity. Very strong liquidity, both on the sides. Creates a liquidity void that we sweep through, and that's what we were targeting, obviously. And on the 5 minute, right, I took a trade. Where is 9:30 open? Right around this candle. Pretty sure I entered like right around here, right in the middle of the candle. And this is why I called it like, this isn't really a trade recap, because there was no strategy. It was just like, I just want to see if my bias was correct, which it was. And I believe if you look on the 3 minute, just entered, right, boom, almost got stopped out, but my stop loss was like right below these lows actually. So and I would have seen, if I didn't see this doji like get created, I would have stopped my position. But as you could see, price actually comes on here, and if I saw it trade under this low right here, I would have gotten out, because that shows very bearish conditions. As you can see, it worked out perfectly though. Made $1,000 on targeted highs, but the bias was correct. The overall bias wasn't correct, but the bullish bias was correct. The overall bias was that it would, I guess this is like price prediction, but it would come into this. QQQ predicted this one. Pretty sure this happened like, yeah, okay. Price action was fine on this one, but again, had this daily fair value gap marked up. Okay, and as you can see on the daily, this should be very clear, right? Very, very clear, right? We sweep these lows, we come up, look for a I guess weekly fair value gap, which is like right here. It's created right here. That's the weekly fair value gap, and so we're in that zone right now. So then I'm looking, okay, where's the daily fair value gap? It's right here. Boom. This is the only fair value gap that you'll see at QQQ. So this is a very strong fair value gap, and with a very strong fair value gap, you want to mark the consequent encroachment. Obviously, QQQ is going to have horrible or either great price action, and what we saw today was that it merely rejected off of this, took liquidity up here and took liquidity up here. And it merely touched that zone, and then we traded back down, traded all the way back up, didn't really trade this whole price action. And then we, at closing, we had this huge spike. Even on SPX, we had that too. Huge spike all the way up, and we traded through this consequent encroachment. Now, the funny thing is, we didn't actually close above this consequent encroachment. We actually closed even lower, which means that it's very bearish, but I still see bullish price action on SPX. And I think that if we made a move today like this, we could just copy and paste this move here again, and we'll touch this like we're here. Like our next targeted highs are here, and if we target these highs, we're like literally 3 ticks away from hitting this fair value gap. And to be honest, that's enough for me to get in, even though these moves are quite big. And here's the thing. Here's where I need to learn, and here's where it would be a really good lesson for me. On SPX, we're trading lower, and we haven't hit this fair value gap. On QQQ, we've actually passed the consequent encroachment on this fair value gap. Now, what is the move? Which one is stronger? Is QQQ going to trade lower, which means that SPX starts trading lower? But does that mean that, actually, let me look on NQ. Did we trade? Yeah, we did. Wow. NQ also traded. Oh, wow. Look at NQ. I didn't even look at this chart yet. Wow. Look at this. Wait, where is it? Is this the order block? Oh my God, it's a breaker. Oh my God, my breaker actually worked. Okay. Oh, is it though? Oh yeah, what is this? What did I mark over here? I know it was an order block somewhere. Or was it? What the fuck did I mark? I was marking random fucking shit. What the fuck did I mark? Hello? What the fuck? What the fuck did I mark? Hello? What the fuck did I mark? Why is that like there? I don't get it. Is it like I'm like so confused. Nothing is lining up with it. Not even the weekly or anything. But like I'm so confused. Where did I find this on NQ? Or NQ. What the fuck is happening, my friend? Something is happening and I don't know why. It was definitely a fair value gap in here. I just gotta find the right time frame. Because it was 1 hour. Had to be. Okay, but 1 hour doesn't make sense here. Like, why? Where are we? Where? So 2 hours? No. Where's this high coming from? I don't get it. Because, like, price touched perfectly on it. Like, it tapped right into it. I really don't get it. But anyways, we don't have to worry about that. 1 hour. NQ, for example, swept these highs. Swept the consequent encroachment. Swept this fair value gap. All this is bearish. So that means that I could see NQ going bearish. QQQ obviously bearish. And SPX still not there. Still didn't get to those fair value gaps. Is what I've noticed. SPX like lags behind. So what I can say, theoretically, is that these highs right here, let's mark this in black. These highs is what I like to call SMT. Okay, this is all SMT. So, with that being said, I actually will sell my contracts. Because if that is SMT, then that means that we are going to start selling and going to the previous week low. Obviously, we don't need this. There's you know, all this liquidity that's resting here. And all we really want is that in the meantime. I actually want to see how this plays out. Let's just look at my notes real quick, just to go over these today. Okay. That's some there. QQQ. As you can see, we traded up, but very bullish. Just took out these lows, as I mentioned. NQ. I was hoping that it touched the consequent encroachment and it would come back down, but it went right through. E-mini, I didn't look at this one, but previous day high, we could actually look at this. What did this one do? Traded right through previous day's high and actually tapped into this fair value gap. Okay, so actually it's SMT everywhere, because SPX is the only one that hasn't even touched these fair value gaps, and ES, NQ, QQQ, and everything else has already touched these fair value gaps. So maybe we see bearish price action tomorrow. Actually, this might be the targeted low, to be honest. I think it is. I think possibly on NQ, these are the targeted lows. QQQ, it's pretty obvious what it is. It's right here, these targeted lows. SPX is the previous week low right here. We can probably tap that into that. Also, let's look at the news real quick. Whoops. We have Tuesday, which was today, we had flash manufacturing PMI, and we also had flash services PMI. The fact that this didn't impact anything is because of these numbers, right? The forecast is 49.5 and the actual is literally 5 ticks away. Not a lot, not very. It's big news, yes. That's if there's big numbers or a big split or a big spread. Unfortunately, there wasn't. This was literally just fucking 0.9 or basically 10 points. Really not a big deal. Really not a big deal. Really not big. So this is all bearish news, by the way. So that's that with that. I'll leave you to it. I'll come back tomorrow to see if I take a trade and see if we run this low or do we bounce off this fair value gap and push higher. I doubt this fair value gap will hold, and I doubt it because of this. It got ran through, right? So even though it didn't close, but it did get traded through, which means that it's theoretically disrespected already. Right, it's already disrespected, and there is no balanced price range in this in here, so it's not really bullish anymore. So I can see this being swept very, very easily, and we actually get a new hourly candle in 50 seconds, so we'll wait on that one. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Wish me happy birthday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I might not even make one tomorrow because it's my birthday. So I'll see you guys.